It's talkSPORT here on Radio Row with two Bengals offensive linemen. Ted, Alex, thank you so much for joining us. But let's get straight to it. Big game on Sunday, something that two of you know quite a lot about. How will the players be feeling right now, a few days ahead of the Super Bowl?
A few days ahead, they're probably feeling pretty good. As you get closer, the nerves start to build up, and then once you're playing, you're rolling.
Is it a case of just before the game you realize you're just in game mode?
No, I think that today's Wednesday, so they had opening night Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday is really the start of the NFL work week, so I think today's probably the most serious. Today and tomorrow will be the most serious days down here, and then obviously Sunday it's game time.
Yeah, and I mean obviously an incredible experience for them to be in this situation in the first place. Do you still look back on that day, on those moments when you managed to win?
Yeah, I think so. I think sometimes you get a little bitter that you're not in it right now, but yeah, you look back and enjoy it sometimes for sure.
Yeah. Is it a case of when you're on Radio Row this week, is it a case of what might have been?
Well, it means you're not in the big dance, so obviously you fell a little bit short. So hopefully we're not here next year. Hopefully we're playing. Hopefully you just get us on Monday.
Now, both of you have taken care of some of the best quarterbacks to be playing the game over the last however many years. One of which is calling the game actually on Sunday in Tom Brady. Can you tell me what it's like being in front of one of the greatest quarterbacks ever?
Yeah, I mean it's a freaking great opportunity for sure. It's fun. You go out, you always have a chance to win, and you're going to be well prepared. That's the thing about great quarterbacks is they prepare better than anybody, and they make sure their whole team is prepared as well.
Yeah, is it okay? Does he do anything different?
Does he?
Tom Brady.
I mean, he goes harder than everyone else. I think that's probably Tom's secret. I mean, he throws a really nice ball, but he went way harder and won a lot of games because of it.
He, of course, as I say, is calling the game on Sunday. Have you been managing to catch any of it, of his broadcasts?
I haven't seen much of him calling games, honestly. Have you?
Oh yeah, I think he's doing a great job. Yeah, I think he's going to settle in. I didn't know they gave him the big one. I'm excited now.
Oh, well, I'm breaking news. I'm breaking news for you right here. Of course, Bengals season didn't end exactly where you'd hope it to end. Talk to me a little bit, though, about Joe Burrow, what it's like playing with him and what you see in him as a quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, he's as good as anybody in the world. He prepares as hard as anybody. He's very detail-oriented, and then when he's out there, he's just a gamer, and he makes plays when he has to and executes as good as anybody.
Do you see any similarities in the way that he plays, Joe Burrow and Tom Brady?
I think, they're individuals, so they play a little bit different style, but, they drop the ball directly into the receiver's hands every time, and that's what a QB's job is, and they're two of the best at it.
Talk to me a little bit about the Bengals season. Is the best way to describe the season is frustrating, putting it too mildly?
I think it's accurate. I mean, it's frustrating. We dropped games early that gave us too big of a hole to dig ourselves out of, and it's frustrating, but that's what happens when you don't execute early on.
At what point do you think, all right, we'll put that behind us, we need to look forward now?
Right now. I mean, as soon as the season was over, you get to enjoy, I would say, the big break. The totally relaxed break when you're in the playoff, when you're out of the playoffs is up to the Super Bowl. Then you got to get serious again. And it's 2025, clean slate. We're not inheriting the good. We're not inheriting the bad. But it's going to come up Bengals this year.
Going to come up Bengals. Okay, it's going to come up Bengals. Big words. All right, final question. Super Bowl, Sunday. What advice would you have to those players that have never played in one? And of course, there are many that have never played in one that are playing this weekend. What advice do you have?
They don't need advice, dude. They're there. They're ready to roll.
Is that what you're saying as well?
I'd say good luck, fellas. Yeah.
That's the best advice you could get, I suppose. Good luck. Thanks so much for joining us today.